So please subscribe and like and comment on this particular video for the further updates.
Hello everyone, in this video I am going to walk you through about a quick start in the cloud deployment process. So till now you people used to run your project in the local machine, okay, by executing the URL localhost:8080 / the name of your project / index.jsp, something like that, okay. So now we need to deploy your project to the live cloud environment, okay, so that you can access your project without installing anything in your local machine. Just using a web browser you can readily access your project from anywhere across the world. So for example, we are going to purchase the domain name like db80.csc.com / name of the project / index.jsp. So this is how it will look like after you deploy your project onto the live cloud. So you will be able to access your project just using a web browser, even if that project is not installed in your local machine, because that project will be running on a cloud machine. But in the previous case, you can see your project would have been installed in a local Tomcat. But now after deployment of your project to the live cloud, the project will be installed on a server that is running on the cloud environment, okay. So this cloud deployment is not mandatory. So if you are happy to show your project in your local machine, then I am happy for you. But if you want to really deploy your project onto the live cloud, right, so you people have to be very careful and follow the steps carefully, whatever we are going to do, okay. So before the start of the project classes, right, so we decided to go for OpenShift.com. Okay, OpenShift.com is one of the cloud service provider. So we can create an account in OpenShift.com and we can deploy our project into the cloud freely without any cost, okay. But right now, if you people can go to their website, so just go to the browser and enter OpenShift.com. so and try to sign up. So towards the top right there is a button called sign up. If you try to sign up, there they have clearly mentioned that so we will be in their waiting list. So that means even after creating an account, it's no guarantee that we will be getting the cloud space for deploying our project. So OpenShift cannot be used, so this option will be ruled out, okay. So for that purpose, so my recommendation would be to go for another cloud service provider called Heroku. Okay, Heroku is one more most popular cloud service provider. So we will be deploying our project on Heroku cloud. So but the drawback of Heroku is what, so if you want to use MySQL in your project, so you will have to register a credit card in Heroku.com. So without providing your credit card details, right, so Heroku.com will not allow you to access MySQL. So I'm sure that almost all the projects will be using MySQL. So if you want your project to be deployed on live cloud, you need to register to Heroku.com by providing your credit card details, okay. So but not to panic, because it will not be charging even a single rupee, but the account verification has to be done by providing your credit card details, okay. So but without your permission or something, it will not be charging even a single rupee. So the thing is, you are going to deploy your project onto Heroku cloud for free, absolutely at free of cost, but you just have to provide your credit card credentials for them, okay. So I'll just show you how to create an account in Heroku.com. So you people just have to go to their official site. So for example, Heroku.com. So and then create a new account over there. So towards the top right, you can see there will be a menu called sign up. I'm going to click on that. And it will ask you some basic information which you will have to enter. I'm going to enter my first name, last name. You need to enter your email ID. In place of company name, you can simply give your college name. And language, you please select it as Java. And you need to pass this test. It says select all the squares with street sign. Oops, sorry, that account is already existing, so I'll be providing my another email address. Okay, so I just created a new account, so you need to log into your email ID and you have to verify that. So I'm going to log into my email ID. So you can see I have got a confirmation mail from Heroku. So you need to click on that link to confirm your email ID. So it has confirmed. So it is asking me to select a password. Okay, so this is how you are going to create a new account in Heroku. So remember, after you create a new account in Heroku, you also have to provide your credit card details. So if you haven't provided your credit card details, it will not allow you to use your MySQL database. So it will not provide our MySQL database. So credit card details is mandatory. Okay. So where you have to provide credit card details, towards the top right, you can see that user account icon. So click on that and you have to go to account settings. So in account settings there is an option called billing. So you have to go to billing. So and here you people will have to add a new credit card. So if you click on that add credit card button, here you need to enter the credit card number and the expiration date of that card and that CVV number which will be present towards the back side of the card, and the first name and the last name as printed on the card along with some billing address. So all the fields here will be mandatory apart from the additional information, and then you just have to click on save details. So I have provided my credit card details now. So you can see it says the button update credit card. So that means I already provided the credit card details now. Okay, so after your project examination, right, so you can simply scroll, go to that account tab and you people can completely close this account. So thus you can remove your credit card also. Okay, so again, so remember that this Heroku will not be charging you anything. So but you have to verify your billing information if it have to allow you to access MySQL database.
So after you have created an account in Heroku, after providing credentials for your credit card, the next step is to download and install Heroku client application. So Heroku client application can be found in this particular Google Drive link, or you can also find it in their official website. So but I have uploaded them in this particular Google Drive link. So I'm going to share this link for you people in your email address, or also you can see this particular link in the description of this video. So I want you people to copy this link. Okay, and run it in a browser. So you can see a download button over there. Okay, download that client. So you can see Heroku Windows application will be getting downloaded. So it's about 50 MB. So after it has been downloaded, you just have to install it. So installation is very simple. So just you people have to click next and finish. So you don't have to change the default settings. So whatever is there by default, you keep clicking on next. So after installing Heroku command line client, so it will also ask you to install this JIT 2.8 setup. You need to install that also by clicking on next, 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 finish. So these are the two prerequisites you people have to complete before we start the deployment of your project in Heroku Cloud. So I'm just going to note down other things you people have done so far. So step number 1, you people have created an account in Heroku.com. So after creating an account in step number 1, step number 2, you have provided your credit card details in your account settings. So after this, so you have downloaded and installed Heroku Windows client application. Okay, so these are the 3 steps I would be expecting you people to complete before going forward.
Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the rest of the video, I'm going to explain to you how to deploy our SecRBAC project application into Heroku Cloud. So till now, you people have done these 3 steps. So you have created an account in Heroku.com, you have provided your credit card details in account settings, and you have installed that Heroku Windows client application. So if you haven't done any of these 3 steps, right, you cannot proceed further. So make sure you people have completed these 3 steps before proceeding further. So after you have done that, there are 3 more steps for deploying our SecRBAC project onto the live cloud. So in 4th step, I'm going to show you how to create an application in Heroku.com, and in 5th step, you will have to execute your MySQL queries on Heroku database, and then in the 6th step, you will have to deploy our SecRBAC var file, okay, into Heroku Cloud. Okay, so these are the 3 steps that we people have to do now for completing the deployment of our application in the live cloud. So do it along with me. You can pause the video and complete the step, and you have to do it along with me. So before you start with step number 4, so make sure you people have downloaded this SecRBAC_cloud kit folder that I'm going to send you in an email. So I have sent this folder in an email, so you should have downloaded it and keep it ready. Okay, so inside this folder there is an installation file called 7zip.exe and a queries.txt, which happens to be our MySQL queries that has to be executed in step number 5 here. Okay, and SecRBAC.var file is the one which have to be installed in step number 6. Okay, so before I start with step number 4, I want you people to just install the 7zip software. Just double click on that and keep on pressing next, finish. So just click on install. So make sure you have installed the 7zip before you proceed with step number 4. Okay, so now let us go ahead and execute this step number 4. Step number 4 is all about creating an application in Heroku Cloud. So I'll show you how to do that one. So you will have to open a browser and log into Heroku.com with whatever the email ID you people have created in the first step, right? So you need to log into your account. So I created an email ID with aklc2017@gmail.com. So I'm going to log in into my account. So you can see after I log in, it will take me to the dashboard page. So in the dashboard page, you will have to click on this button, create new app. And then it will ask you to enter the application name. Even though it is optional, I would recommend you people to choose an application name. Say for example, I am going to choose it as SecRBAC-AKLC. So you people will have to choose it as SecRBAC- your college name, something like that. Okay. So whatever the application name you are going to choose here, you people have to remember this, because this will be the domain name for accessing your project in the web browser. Okay, and then you will have to let this be United States, or you can change it to Europe, doesn't matter. Okay, so just click on create app. Okay, so now you people have created an application in Heroku.com. So after that, you will have to click on this resources towards the top left, click on resources, and there will be an add-ons. Below that there will be a search bar. You will have to add a couple of add-ons. Number one, type it as MySQL. So you need to click on ClearDB MySQL. So from here you need to choose the free version. Okay, so make sure choose the free version. And then the second add-on, you need to search it as SendGrid. Okay, so just click on SendGrid. Okay, even here you people have to choose the starter, the free version. Okay, so the ClearDB MySQL, the first add-on you people have added, it will provide us the MySQL database. The second add-on, that is SendGrid, that you people have added, will allow us to send an email to our customers, because to execute the proxy re-encryption algorithm, right, we will have to provide our identifier, the N value, and that E value will be sent to our email address, right? So we are triggering an email within our project. So you will have to install this, add-on SendGrid. So this is how you people have to create an application in Heroku.com. So I can mark it as done. So the next step is you will have to execute your MySQL queries on your Heroku database. Okay, so for that I will tell you what all you need to do. Okay, so you people will have to open a command prompt. So just go to start menu and type CMD and open your command prompt. And the command you people will have to execute is Heroku space login. Enter the command Heroku space login. It will ask you to enter the email ID. So you need to enter the email ID which you registered in Heroku.com. And the password, whatever you chosen there, you need to enter it over there. So I just entered the wrong password, so I will re-enter it. So you can see I have now successfully logged in. Okay, so this Heroku login command will work only if you have installed this Heroku Windows client application. Okay, if you haven't installed, you need to install it. Okay, so the next command you will have to execute is Heroku space config space -a space the name of the application. Name of the application I created is SecRBAC-AKLC. You need to execute the command Heroku space config space -a space SecRBAC- your college name, whatever the name of the application you created, that one. So you can see this will provide some information about your ClearDB database URL and SendGrid username and password. Okay, so from the information that has been shown here, you will have to extract some information. Okay, what are those? So we will have to extract our MySQL username, and we will have to extract our MySQL password and MySQL host name and MySQL DB name. Okay, so these four things you will have to extract it. I will show you how to extract these four things. So I will have to extract this username, password, host name, and then the DB name. So in the command that you have executed right now, so you can see I'll just right click and I'll click on mark. So from here, after this MySQL : from here till this colon, don't include that colon, till that colon I'm going to copy. So that will be your MySQL username. Okay, so once again I will click on mark. So after this colon, from here till this @ symbol, after this colon till the @ symbol, it will be your MySQL password. Okay, and then after this @ symbol, from here and even in the next line db.net, okay, till this /, but I cannot copy multiple lines here, so I'll just copy from here to here first, and that will be your host name. And the next line also there is db.net, right? So till that /, don't include that /. Okay, so this will be your host name, and the database name will be after this / from here till that question mark. Okay, don't include that question mark. That will be your database name. So you can see the Heroku have created some database name with a random number. Okay, but in our project we have created a database by name, SecRBAC DB, right? But Heroku is not allowing to create our own database with our own name like that. Heroku is creating its database by name by its own choice. Okay, so what we will have to do, we will have to copy the database name and paste it, so in place of SecRBAC DB, and even here in second line also you will have to paste it. So this you people have to do it. Okay, and then so once you have prepared the MySQL queries, now you have to execute these queries in your Heroku database. So how to do that, I'll tell you. So you have to open my computer C drive, and inside that you need to open program files, not the x86 one, just program files. Inside that MySQL, inside that MySQL server, inside that bin. So here you need to hold shift and right click. Okay, so just right click will not give that option. Hold shift and right click, you can now see that option, open command window here. If you just click right click, it will not show that option. So you need to hold shift and right click, open command window here, click on that. So you should have installed MySQL, only then you can do that. So in this command prompt you need to type the command MySQL space -u space -u stands for username. So our MySQL username will be this one. So you need to copy this and paste it here. Space -h. -h stands for host name. Host name will be this one. So I'll copy this and paste it here. Space -p. -p is nothing but password. Hit enter and then enter your password. So password will be this one. I'll copy that and I'll paste it here. Okay, so now you people can see, now I have been connected to Heroku database. Okay, so all I have to do here is whatever that query file you have modified, database name, just do a Control+A, Control+C and paste it in your MySQL. Done. Okay, so this is how you should be creating your MySQL queries in Heroku database. So I can mark this 5th step also as done. Okay, so the last step here is the deployment of SecRBAC WAR file into Heroku cloud. Okay, so the WAR file inside that SecRBAC cloud kit folder, I have given to you people a WAR file, SecRBAC WAR. So this is the WAR file that we have to deploy in our Heroku cloud machine. So I'll tell you how to do it. But before you start deployment, you just have to install the 7-zip software. I believe you have done it earlier. So you need to right click on the SecRBAC and there will be an option called 7-zip. Okay, so right click on SecRBAC, 7-zip, open archive. So here you will have to go to WebINF. Inside WebINF you need to go to classes, com, SecRBAC, mail. So inside that sendmail.java, not the sendmail.class, sendmail.java, you need to just double click and open it. Sendmail.java, double click and open it. Slowly scroll down, you will see aklc2017@gmail.com. Okay, so this one you will have to rename with whatever email ID you have created in Heroku.com. For creating a new account in Heroku.com, whatever email ID you have used, so the same email ID you need to enter it here. That's all. Okay, so if for example if you have used the email ID ranjit@gmail.com over there. Like this, you just have to replace. Okay. So after making those changes, you just have to save it. Go to file, click on save and close it. So it will give you a pop-up. You just click on OK and close this WAR file. So this change you need to do before deploying this WAR file. So now this WAR file is ready to deploy in Heroku Cloud. So what I will do, I'll just copy this WAR file, right click and copy. I'll paste it in some convenient location. Say for example, inside my D drive, I'll create a new folder called WAR. Okay, inside that new folder WAR, I'll paste that WAR file. Okay, so be careful. On a strict note, you should be creating a folder without any spaces. So if you create a folder with spaces, that will not work. Okay, so I just created a simple folder structure. My WAR file is present inside D drive, WAR and then SecRBAC.war. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to install this WAR file in Heroku Cloud. So you need to go to the command prompt where you have executed that Heroku login. Okay, so here you people will have to execute couple of commands. The first one will be Heroku space plugins : install. Heroku space plugin : install space Heroku CLI deploy. So this command you need to execute. So this will take some time depending upon your internet speed, but it's not going to take much amount of time. So you can see it's done now. The second command you need to execute is Heroku space var : deploy. Heroku space var : deploy space within double quote the path where you have copied that WAR file. So I copied the WAR file inside my D drive : var : SecRBAC.war. So please be careful, this is case sensitive. Okay, S is capital, E C small case, RBAC is capital case. Okay, so Heroku space var : deploy space path to the WAR file space --app space the name of the application you created in Heroku. So the name of the application we created in Heroku is SecRBAC -AKLC. So whatever you have created, that you need to specify here and hit enter. So this command execution will take a really lot of time, sometimes up to 20 to 25 minutes it will be taking. So you people have to be patient, have patience, and you should not be terminating the command prompt in the middle. So you will have to wait till it completes. You can see now the command has been executed successfully. You are seeing it has done. So it will also print the URL where you can access your project now. So I'll just copy that URL. So this is the URL where you people can access our project in the live cloud. So I'll just go to the browser and I'll just paste that URL and hit enter. So there you can see we have successfully deployed our project on live cloud. So you can use this URL to run our project from any device, even a mobile browser also you can run it. So we can have a very quick check now. So I'll just try to register a new user. So you can see registration has been successful. And you can see even login is also successful. So I think everything is working fine now. So this is how you need to deploy the project onto live cloud. Thank you so much.
So please subscribe and like and comment on this particular video for the further updates.